TikTok. But the other one is Ben Shapiro loses his mind, bro. He lost his mind, rightfully so, though.
Of
we
course.
can debate that.
Yeah.
We'll debate that in a second.
I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen the clip?
No, that's why he told me to.
You haven't seen it?
react
Andy, you
to
saw it?
I saw it.
Yeah, we're gonna react to it.
For
so
the fans, this is a reaction. Calm down. We're gonna say they don't know their facts. Like,
didn't do your research.
we're
It's called a reaction
reacting
stream.
to a reaction stream
Thank
for a
you.
reason. It's not called we're deep diving into Ben Shapiro's life over here, just chilling. It's okay, guys. It's just my mom.
Shout out to Miss Linda. We're here again. So, okay, as you heard, dude, Israel's at war right now,
Yep.
which is kind of crazy. You know, obviously, no one wants to ever see another
Of
human.
course.
Delete of human being, another human being.
Sure.
The reality of things is we're here. So for the person, for the believer, for the non-believer, for the normal person who's at work right now,
Yeah.
I don't see how people are backing Palestine. I saw people, they were rioting in Dallas, or not rioting, they were like doing a protest in Dallas for Palestine. It's like,
Yeah.
dude, they fired the first shot. Like, so that's my whatever, right? We're gonna tell me about that, Rudy, because I know people going nuts about that right now.
Some people are just downright insane. Now I'm gonna be real. Honestly, like what I was looking at, man, I don't know. I don't get how they try to justify like them saying like, you know, Palestine is just doing what they feel is right. Well, both, I mean, so the murderers, and they're still considered murderers. You know what I mean?
Andy, tell me about that.
I don't know why people feel like they should have to, you know, again, like you said, they took the first shot. I wouldn't feel sorry for nobody that punched me first.
Yeah, for sure.
That's true.
Right?
And you know, it's kind of hard, you know, it's like people, you know, I mean, eventually you're like, you know, you play with fire, you're going to get burned. It is what it is.
Of course.
But especially in this case, it's not just fire. They try to engulf themselves in it, and they're like, oh, why am I getting burned?
Yeah, that makes a little sense, yeah.
Well, and now you want people to cry for you? What bro? You did it for yourself, bro.
Yes, sir.
That's
You know
why
what I
I
mean?
say agenda, honestly, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Because I think, dude, people are wild.
Yeah.
But people
Oh,
are not
bro.
this wild, dude. Like, come on, bro. And I say that because of this. They'll say, oh, they think it's their land. They think it's their land. You know, rightfully so, it's their land. Okay, y'all want to debate that? Debate that.
Yeah.
The hell
Debate
you
it.
cats shooting and raping women for?
Yep.
What the hell has that got to do with anything?
Killing
I
children.
agree.
against-
Killing
yeah.
children. Oh,
Yeah.
we saw the video of the chick getting thrown
Yeah.
into the Jeep. Wild video, dude.
They're
Like,
leading each other, bro. It's
they
crazy.
beheaded a bunch of children, dude. Like, what the heck does that have to... You see what I'm
Nothing.
saying?
It has
Why?
nothing to do with
I
it.
don't
Why?
even care if you're
Yeah.
right at that point. Sorry. Wrong.
You just
dude.
crossed
Bro,
it.
you know
Yeah.
what? You know what? It's weird. It's just like, man, dude, I just feel like that's just stupid. Oh, they believe that you know the land is rightfully theirs. So does Mexico believe Texas belongs to them? They don't see us warring with us, right?
True.
Oh, bro.
I'm being real.
Andy,
Yeah.
layers, bro.
I honestly, in this situation, like, I feel like, of course, people are going to come at the left like what they're doing. They're just coming, you know what I mean, for nothing. But, of course, people are going to be like, well, again, you came after us.
For sure.
Don't be upset.
Yeah.
We're going after you now.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? I really hope that, you know, like what Biden said, that, hey, we're going to have, you know, Israel's back no matter
Support,
what, whatever.
whatnot, yeah.
Show it. Let's see it. You know what I mean? As
the
far as
only-
I know, that they are helping them as of right now.
I
From
love
what
that.
I saw.
That-
So I'm grateful for that. You know what I mean? At the end of the day.
which is-
See, so,
Um,
and that's because we slam dunk on Sleepy Joe all the time, but we're
Yeah,
saying,
yeah.
hey,
Yeah.
you did right on that scenario.
Right.
It's the
And-
first thing
and
he's done right
I
now.
was
Yeah,
gonna
for
say
sure.
it.
Didn't he fall down to some stairs again?
He probably. I think at this point, I think he just rolls off his
It's not
bed now.
subtle anymore.
He doesn't even like
He just
like,
signed from
doesn't
his
even-
bed.
You know how everybody gets up from the bed and stands up. I think he just rolls off now.
Those knees are gone, boy.
Free smoke, free smoke.
Bro.
Sleepy Joe, bro.
That's just the-
Dude, he has like
Okay,
the worst coordination.
But that's
in
my
history.
thing, dude. It could be, okay. See, we got to be balanced people. We can't be
Yeah.
homers, especially not homers for these. Understand this, Republican Party, Democrat Party.
Right.
Those are two wings of the same bird, G.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, if this is an agenda, like we talked
better
about, people
stop.
talk about the war machine.
Yeah.
They're a part of it, dude.
Of course.
The war machine, dude. Like, it's a real thing. It has to keep turning, bro.
Yeah.
So
You better
that's kind of
stop.
where we're at. Why? Tell me. Well, you sound preaching. Tell me.
No, I mean, I mean, you ain't lying though. Everything you said, 100% true.
Yeah.
Everybody, like in our reality, this war machine keeps on turning. Is to keep of what the facts are. I'm not gonna debate the facts with you on what it is or what it's for, or whatever.
Yeah.
Y'all have your own personal agenda. Let me ask you a question, bro. How come every time a war starts, the elite still stay the elite, and the younger ones are us, the lower people, have to go and fight their war?
It's facts, bro.
And who profits off of that?
It's not
other-
set up like
other
that
than
on
them?
purpose. They do it for a reason.
That's what the war machine's there for, bro. In our
Yeah.
reality, and then modern day people, it's crazy how modern day people feel. I know this is like, and I've been wanting to bring this up for a while. How modern
Come on,
day,
cook, Rudy, cook it
no,
up.
I feel like how modern day people feel like again, like we're talking about like Palestine going over there and shooting first.
Yeah.
I feel like that's modern day. Nowadays, a certain generation wants to go and literally verbally abuse or slap somebody and is not expected to get hit back. Like, what the hell's wrong with you?
True.
Like, bro, you're messing with you were the wrong
You're
ones.
tripping, yeah.
The
Yeah.
wrong ones. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But even at that, I mean, like Ralph said, bro, we don't condone deleting people. That's just
We don't
not,
condone
that's not
war.
where we're at.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
condone
that's
war.
not
Yeah.
where we're
No,
at.
of course not.
We're not all 100% either side. We're in the side of our views. We're in the side of the Lord's side.
Yeah.
But you cannot expect to do something to somebody and not expect it to happen, especially as far as going as deleting the kids and the women and that.
I mean, retaliation is
parading
part
it.
of life. That's gonna happen.
That's the way it
If you
is.
hurt
That's just
somebody,
the way
they're
it
gonna come
is.
for you. That's
War,
how life works.
But war has been fought since the beginning of time.
Yes, of course.
I have a lot of people on my, oh, you think Jesus is coming back soon? Really? You know what? Read your word, bro.
Yeah.
Read your word.
Dude.
How about you worry about your word?
Yeah.
It's good.
How about you worry about people around you and
Yeah.
you saving more souls? Because if in that case, if Jesus is really coming back as fast as you think he is, I better hope you start talking to everybody around you about the Lord. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Tell me about that, Andy.
Like what Rudy said, it's the truth, man. You have to be written up on your word. If you're not written up on your word and know what's going on around you, life is happening right now. The word is happening right now.
Yeah.
Through wars and everything. If you read your word, you can know what's going on.
Yeah.
It prepares you for everything, and all those that are around you that you love need to be prepared as
Yep.
well. Know what I mean? Again, what if we were in their shoes?
Crazy. Yup.
What if we were in their shoes and it was happening over here on our soil? What are we gonna do?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Think about that, man. That's why I always
Wow.
say be read up on your word.
You're awesome,
The
dude.
word says
Especially
it,
if
so
you're a
always take care of
spiritual
yourself.
person, believer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, this is the thing, bro. And this is like, oh, God don't exist. The word, this,
Mm-hmm.
that, and the third. Hey, yo,
You're
if
full.
Russia gets involved, go read Ezekiel 37.
I'll say this.
That's some
I'll say this.
crazy stuff, dude.
For people
that's
that don't
deep.
believe in God, okay? I believed in God my whole life, right? I understand that. There was a time I turned away from him. And even when I turned away from him and acted like I didn't believe him or I didn't need him, he was still there with me.
Oh.
So remember that. Remember, you may think, oh, I'm the one that got me this job. No, God got you that job. God
Better
got you
stop.
out of that hole.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay?
That's
So
good.
just remember that.
Because-
Just like what's going on with those people over there in Israel, God's going to get them out of that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're chosen.
Well, yeah, remember
That's
a
it.
lot of big misconception people believe is that just because you think you could turn your way from an almighty God, it's not going to happen. Like,
Right.
If you
Right.
automatically, I mean, if you, in our belief, in our system of belief, which
Right.
three believers would believe the same thing.
Right.
We believe in eternal security, but also we believe
Yes.
in a sealed covenant.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm
for
saying?
sure. Oh, man.
So
damn,
Even,
Rudy,
even if you
damn,
broke
Rudy.
it. Even if
Come
you broke it.
on.
No, you think
That's
you could break
But that's what I'm
it.
saying. Even if you think you can
Yeah,
break it.
but I mean,
God never breaks
think about
his
it.
promises.
If we, yeah, it's true. Imagine if you, and this is all for y'all who believe that you,
Even if you don't believe.
yeah, but this is goes out to all those people who believe that you could lose your salvation. Let me ask you a question: why would you trust in a God that's gonna take back His word?
Oh, whoa.
Drop the mic, Rudy.
Whoa, thought we
do
came
podcast
here to talk
tomorrow.
about Star Wars. We're having church, G.
What? Gabby?
Look, if you're not a believer, bro, it's cool, dude.
Yeah, it's all
Just chill
good,
out. We're
man.
gonna talk about Star Wars in like 5 minutes, bro. Calm down, dude. Like,
Hey, Ralph, be like, hey, what? Gabby, dinner? I'm coming.
yo, like it's all good,
5-minute
G.
break.
Hey, you text Matt and ask him if he wants to pull up, dude.
Got you.
Do you text Matt right now?
All right, mute my mic.
I got you. Andy, we're talking about this. Oh shoot, Lord Andy down.
Wrong mic.
Lord Andy down.
It's all good, bro.
Let's talk about this.
Okay.
Last weekend, we're in this new series. I just rewatched the original 6 movies. I was gonna watch 7 to add on to the whatever. I watched
Right.
all 6 movies with my wife.
Yeah.
I couldn't because of
couldn't?
how good the script was for 7. So I want give me layers. What do you think about 7?
Oh,
Is this the
man.
new media? Are we going in a
Bro.
new direction, bypassing and writing our own stories? Tell me about this.
Honestly, bro, when we saw that last week, man, that story right there blew me away, bro.
For sure, yeah.
Blew me away. I wanted to see the movie already, dog.
Dude,
I was
for
like, I'm
sure.
ready to buy my tickets. I'm pre-ordering tonight.
Dude, I would pre-order.
But dude,
Yes.
it's like that story was so great. Like I said, what they've made, I'm not gonna knock it all down. It's not all bad. I'm not gonna say it's all bad. That's a lie. But again, I just don't care for the
What are
way
you talking
they're.
about? You're talking about Disney
Literally-
Star Wars.
Yes, Disney Star Wars. I'm sorry. Yeah, literally the way that they're doing Star Wars now, I just don't care for it.
Yeah,
I'm
for
sorry.
sure.
They lost a fan. That's it for
Damn,
me.
dude.
You know what I mean?
For
I was
sure.
a fan since I was a little kid, like I said before in the last podcast.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's so difficult for me because I'm like, dude, it's one of my favorite shows ever. When I'm bored, when I'm chilling, I ain't got nothing to do, I want to watch them, bro. That's my thing.
Yeah, for sure.
But then I gotta stop myself because they destroyed what I love, man. If they just had better writers that did their job instead of just chopping it up and tearing it all up,
Yeah, for sure.
that's how I feel, brother. I ain't gonna lie.
No, for sure. And you know what? Coming to the fans, I think the fans are being empowered again by good stories, dude. So
Yes, dog,
that's a
yeah.
real thing, dude. But bypassing the legacy media, I'm sorry, bro. They
Yeah,
don't have
man.
it all together.
They don't.
They don't have it all together. And I forgot about this. We're going to react to the Ben Shapiro clip because
Yes.
he lost his head. Apparently, we talked about this war, all this foolishness, the war machine.
Yeah.
Part of the war machine, if you don't believe me, is the legacy media, bro. They drive the war machine forward because you don't know what's going on. Why do I say that? Because, was it CNN?
Yes.
Allegedly, CNN. I should have pulled the screenshot up. I have the screenshot.
Yeah.
CNN was reporting that Israel shot and blew up a hospital with a bunch of people in it. Again, feeding the war machine, feeding these crazy ideas. Well, then Ben Shapiro does a little bit of investigating,
Yeah.
goes on the Rubin report and clowns them and says, dude, it hit the parking lot. It didn't hit the hospital.
Yeah.
Parking lot with like 4 cars, blew up like 4 cars. No one was injured. Something
Right.
to that effect, right?
Yeah, you're right.
We're going to
you're
react to the clip. The problem is this, and I want you to tell me about this because the media sometimes is like a medium. They're trying to forecast
Right.
the weather, the spiritual news
Sorry
by
to correct
making
you,
you
but it was
think.
Hamas.
Hamas,
was
there
the
you
one
go.
saying hit Israel's hospital.
Hamas,
yes.
yeah, was saying that Hamas was saying that Israel hit
Yes, and
the hospital.
And the media went all over
The
it.
media
Yeah.
took that story and ran. There you go.
Yes.
Correction.
Right.
Reason I say that is because of this. There has to be some type of truth. You got to start somewhere, and you got to do your own investigating, bro. Like we
Yes.
cannot. A part of the war machine is this idea that the media feeds us information.
Right.
We take it and we start fighting more with each other. So break that down to me, Andy.
Like Ralphie's saying, man, I couldn't agree more with you, bro. The government isn't always there to be your friend. They're there to control you. That's their job. You know what I mean? You're supposed to listen to what they tell you, eat what they tell you, watch what they tell you to watch, listen
Come
to what
on.
you're supposed to listen to, and that's just not right. You know what I mean? That's not the truth. That's not real life. So we have to remember that no matter what we're doing, no matter who we're with, you know, be mindful of the fact of don't believe everything you see on TV. They're not your friends. They're there to control you. That's real life. Whether you believe that or not, that's up to you. I have no problem with that. Again, you
Yeah.
have free will. Make your own choices.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
You ready,
He's
bro?
about to pull up or what?
Sorry about that, guys. So let me
good.
ask you, dude, you were on fire right there, bro.
Thank you, dog. I
Bro,
appreciate you.
I loved it. Even
It's
though
the
I have
truth.
one microphone here, I'm like, dang, this guy's cooking my ear off right now, bro. I love it.
Let Chef Curry.
You and Ralph over
Sizzling.
here, hey, bro. We're like a bunch of Chinese men with the woks just chicken broth. We've been flicking that bad boy, dog. Vegetables and all.
Vegetables and all.
Question, quick for you guys, for us, just real quick. Matt wants to know,
Yeah.
So,
do you want him to call here in a little bit the commentary for what we're doing now, or the Star Wars one?
the Star
Which-
Wars one. I'm gonna have
the
a
Star
comment. I'm
Wars
gonna
one,
have a
okay.
call in. I'm gonna have a call in to give his commentary, and then he can jump off, and then we'll react to the rest.
Sounds good.
Because I think if he's on the phone with me, he won't be able to hear our.
Yeah,
he won't be
yeah,
able to hear
yeah,
what's on the screen.
Yeah, he
Right.
won't,
So,
he
yeah.
won't, he won't.
But he'll be able to watch it. He can call next week. It'll be super cool.
you go.
Anyways, you were talking about the War Machine, Andy. That's a
Right.
real thing.
Yes.
This is a real thing, though, too. When people do their research and then real information is talked about, I feel like this is the time, the most vile time, bro, to have any type of information given to you by a governmental association, whether that's, we're getting in trouble, World Health Organization,
Yeah.
Bro,
dude,
you
with
better be careful.
CNN,
You better be careful.
MSNBC, Fox News, like,
Flashbang, bam.
Bro, you know what? Believe it or not, bro, CNN,
On live. on
CNN
live.
is one of the, like, dude, them boys be tripping, dog.
yeah, they're tripping, for real facts.
CNN be on that crazy pill. He's popping it real quick.
Yeah, for sure. And this is the thing, guys. At the end of the day, there's got to be something. It's got to be you taking responsibility and doing your own research and not believing anything here.
Right.
Oh, man, I can't wait for Pastor James to come on. But let me ask you guys a question to blow your minds real quick. Why does a newborn baby need the hepatitis B vaccine? Oh, my God. Come on, boys.
You better stop, bro.
Bro, I'm just saying.
Let me ask you a question.
That's why. That's called the go along, get along game. Why are you following? Oh, my doctor told me, and is your child doing needle drugs? Is your child doing certain sexual activity? No, it's a newborn. So why are you giving him that vaccine?
So let me. Can I ask the audience a question real quick?
Ask him a question.
Audience, let me ask you a question real quick.
him.
And this goes shout out to ones usually watching, you know, like Jay and Juan and everybody usually on the stream. Would y'all like us to go into more details about certain situations like this we're talking about getting more deeper into that? I know y'all also talked about us about like, hey, can y'all talk to us about the what we mentioned at church today, the Nephilim and stuff like that?
Yeah, crazy
If
stuff.
y'all would like that, comment us or tell us. because we just don't want to bring up a subject and kind of like
that no one cares about.
Yeah. So if y'all are talking about the Nephilim and what happened between Genesis 6 and 4, chapter 6 verses 4, you let me know. I'm down for that. But we wanted us three wanted to know if y'all really like that. Y'all gotta let us know. So that way, like I said, we don't want to bring a subject in here that y'all are not actually gonna pay attention to.
But this is my thing. The reason I brought that up, right, is because of this. Why do we listen to things? Well, my doctor said it. Well, my government told me. My government told me. That's why. Why?
Because we believe that they're more educated than we are. You know what I mean? When we should do our own research, we have to take care of ourselves.
You know what?
Not everybody's out there to take care of you.
You know what I think it is, bro?
Sorry.
I think it's more of like people are like, dude, the government is better than us, so we just gotta trust them. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's more of that, and then shame on the government for actually
taking our trust and misusing it. Yeah.
And more than just misusing it.
Sadly,
like
it does happen,
destroying
though.
it.
It
You know what I'm
happens every
saying?
day. Yeah.
And it's sad because the government's saying, "What, bro? It's okay not to have a job. Let me go ahead and make you live off of all this, that, and the third.
Right.
But I'm gonna control everything that you do, though."
Right.
Dude, shout out to
So,
Justin, dude. Justin put. I think today I saw CNN do a live report from Gaza. Live. Oh man, let me open this. Let me make this chat bigger because I can't read it. Okay. Today I saw CNN do a live report from Gaza. Palestine people on live air were chanting F CNN. So even people on the ground know what is going on. So again, think for yourself. That's all I'm gonna say. Think for yourself. I'm not gonna go any deeper. For you guys to be crying over there, we're wild. No, we're gonna react to this clip, but I'm telling you, this is a real thing. Whether that's the news talking about war, medicine, y'all remember?
Yeah.
The bang bang in 2020.
wow.
So many deaths, and then people started saying, okay, well, let me look into this death. Oh, this person had cancer. Maybe that might have been a reason why they passed away.
Yep.
Oh, the person that died of the bang bang. Not the bang bang. Bang bang, but the first thing, 2020.
Yes.
Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Bang bang.
Yeah, the bang bang. Oh, this person died. Oh, they had congestive heart failure.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? There's deeper facts that people started having to do research into instead of just listening to people. Tell me what.
Oh, she had the diabetes. You know?
Oh yeah, well she passed away, and it was
what happened. Her diabetes went uncontrollable. Well, it happens. I mean, I'm with you on that.
Yeah,
I mean, a lot of things. I think it's like what we're.
There's so many factors that we get lied to about.
Honestly, bro, it's a lot of misdirection, bro.
Yes.
They put a lot of things in your face. So
that is not on accident, Rudy.
That way,
that's on purpose.
Right. That way,
That's
on
facts.
their hand, they're just like, oh, slide a hand. Here you go. You can't see this. What's going on? Which they always happens, bro.
That's why when I talk to people, friends, people that I meet, and I always talk about like ranch life. That's why I always say, hey, study up on what is natural to take care of yourself. You don't always have to go to the doctor to, go get better. There are home remedies to take care of yourself. What if the world ended? What are you gonna do?
And you know what?
I mean, what if all the power went out? What are you gonna do then? What if you're sick and you
true.
can't breathe? What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
That's why it's always good to have research in your mind and in your family's life to know. Oh, you know what? You need lemon. You need honey. You need. You know what I mean?
Onions.
Onions. There's always
you need
a
beets.
home remedy.
You need beets. All that good stuff. You know what? And there's people like, and this is why I always praise Pastor James, not as like he's an idol, but I praise him as hey, dude, you're doing a
great job.
From a doctor's perspective,
one hell of a job.
Right.
Is because not only is he somebody that runs a clinic, but he's also a person that believes in the Lord.
Right.
and gives
he's
the facts.
telling the people the facts.
And those are the kind of
freaking
that's
facts,
facts,
dude.
bro.
Yeah.
And if you don't believe me telling people the facts, go and talk to that dude. See if he'll blow your mind in 5 minutes, easy, quick, bro.
But that's why
You know what? Forget 5 minutes. I'll give you 30 seconds of hearing that dude talk.
Dude, I went to the doctor yesterday, bro.
Blew your
blew
mind,
my
bro.
mind, dude.
Sometimes, bro, my like when me and him like about 2 weeks ago or a week ago,
Right.
I had a 3-hour long conversation, about 2.5, 3 hours long, and I swear to you, he lost me in the first 2 minutes. And
You were like,
I love it because Pastor James
Makes you think.
He's so gentle, but yet so
Powerful.
so caring because he's like. Hey, he was like, I was like, hey, can you go back? And he's like, I got you. He just goes back and he breaks it down. I'm just sorry. It's a funny moment. But yeah, man.
But see, there are people like Brother James, you know what I mean? Like, he believes in the word. He knows the word, you know what I mean? He's not going to do you dirty and, you know, hey, if you want help, you want this, there's another way to do it too. You know what I'm saying?
And he'll be brutally honest with you,
That's what I'm saying.
Like, he could be like, go ahead and smoke. It's cool. You can go ahead and smoke, but you're killing yourself.
That's what I'm saying.
Let me tell you something. You know what he told me?
What?
Shout out to Pastor James, dude.
What?
He was like, yeah, you have fatty liver. He was like, because he said he was telling me about losing weight and whatnot.
Right.
It's like, you have a fatty liver. I was like, what's that? Is that something bad? He was like, it's only something bad if you start drinking. 'Cause if you become a drinker, you're gonna die. They told me straight up, like
Just like that. Very
straight
serious.
up. He told me just straight up. He was like, "It's not a problem. Fatty liver's not a problem. Just lose some weight. But if you become a heavy drinker, you're gonna die." He's like straight up. I was
Good.
I was like, you know what?
Facts.
Thank you. Thank you for
Appreciate
Appreciate you.
it.
Thank
Sorry,
you.
you know.
But that's
you,
what
bro.
I'm saying, and this is the example, right, in the medical field. But dude, the medical field, the war machine, the media,
All that.
you got to think about all these things because there's so much misinformation out
know
there.
what?
Yes.
Instead of us believing what the facts are, we're believing what they want us to believe. Go on.
Can you just can you all kind of agree with me that a lot of the things that actually are just like the certain parts of the war machine itself, like the medical field, and misinforming people, killing people with their own drugs.
It all comes back to power and money.
It's true, yeah.
You know,
That's
the all the self, well, not the self deletes, but the children deleting clinics back in, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, for
The
sure. Yeah, I
ones-
see what you're saying.
All
yeah.
those are all part of the same war machine, just to
Right.
feed, to keep it going and turning.
Right.
Now, as far as that goes, I think the greatest deception is that they make people believe that what they're doing is right.
Yeah.
And it's their choice.
Yeah.
But how is it right in their choice if they're choosing to kill a part of you?
See, this is what Matt put. Many antibiotics are necessary for fighting off serious infection. That's true.
Very
Also, there's a lot of stuff that we don't need to be taking.
Right.
True.
That's just
It's the
facts.
truth.
It's
It-
both
and it-
things.
yeah, it's completely
See,
agree
so
with
both
you.
are true.
Yeah.
So say serious infection, super true, right?
Right.
You get staph infection. There's certain things that
Sure.
you boom kill
But
staph
just
infection,
know
right?
what you're putting inside your body.
Right, but there's other things that we don't need. Just
Yeah.
facts, bro. Other
Right.
things we don't
For
need. Other
example-
ingredients we don't
Yes.
need.
For
Go on.
example, you got people that are like, "Oh, look, I'm having trouble sleeping," so the doctor's like, "Haha, "Cool,
Prescribe
I'm
him
gonna
this.
give you a
Oh,
two-
he's gonna give hit his
I'm gonna
Annie,
give
right?
you I'm gonna give you a $200 pill that's gonna make you go to sleep real quick, but then
Yeah,
you
for
know
sure.
what they're addicted
Yeah,
to. That.
for sure. Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that's
It's
good.
Straight
yeah.
up, straight up.
It's just like the cereals on the shelf. Half the cereals that are out there, they have red dye 40. It's like meant to
Dude,
clean
that's
engines.
crazy,
Like you're not
dude.
even meant to eat that,
Bro.
like, to consume that in your body.
You know
bro.
what's crazy, bro? Me and Matt could testify to this. We were playing Apex, we play Apex every day.
Yeah.
But we're playing. Well, we almost do every day.
On some real, real.
We were playing Apex the other day, and we're
Yeah.
talking about.
It's like no wonder you don't text me back.
We were talking
I'll get him next
about coffee because me and him are big coffee drinkers.
Yeah.
Coffee Mate has been proven to have oil inside their coffee,
Really?
and now he was
You were
like,
talking about the brand Coffee Mate?
"Yes,"
Oh
and then he
my
was like,
God,
he was like,
bro.
"Rudy, do you know what it does to you?" Well, yeah, it's bad for you. It's bad for your heart. It's like, yeah, but you know why? And I was like, yeah, it kind of clogs your ventricles. He's like, no, it does, true. But also, if I believe so, Matt, you could testify.
Matt, correct me in the chat.
Excuse me. He says that it enlarges your heart or something like. Forgot what the word that he
dude?
said. Yes, bro. Like Matt, tell me what it does again, bro. If you don't mind me. Tell me
Piggybacking
this.
off
Going
of
back to this, Andy. Oh,
Or
give
it makes
Larry
your heart
this.
swollen and things
Again,
like
we
that.
don't want you to be irresponsible. This is not medical advice.
Right. Of course not.
But this is, think about this stuff because there's, again, someone please tell me why a newborn baby needs a hepatitis B vaccine.
Wow.
Just please tell me. Tell me why they need it.
Right.
It's a thing, right? It makes you think. I'm not telling you to listen to me, but I'm telling
Right.
you to think about it. Because there's
What's the
certain things that
purpose?
were like, what the heck does that mean? Whoa,
Yeah.
that does make sense because there's only two ways you can get hepatitis B,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
Why do I need to get a vaccine for it if I'm not going to do either of those things? So, Andy, layers.
Again, like I was saying, we always have to be mindful of what we're doing and where we're doing it or who we're doing it
Inflames
with.
your heart, Rudy.
There you
Inflames
go.
your heart.
Yeah,
There
go
you
on, Andy.
Oh, anyway, like the whole thing you're saying about the for the baby. Like, come on, man. What's the purpose of it? What's the reason for it? If they're not going to do anything when it comes to that perspective to get sick, why would you need to take it?
Yeah,
Right? What's the purpose of it?
for sure.
There's no need for it, so why
Yeah.
take it?
I feel
Again,
you.
that is what I'm saying. Going back to where doctors, people that are educated, want to talk to people that are not as educated as they are, they're gonna take their word. They're gonna trust
Facts,
them.
yeah, facts.
You know what I mean? And of course, sometimes they're doing it wrong.
It's a big
They're,
deception.
yeah, they're big. Exactly, it's a big deception.
And,
And a parent's gonna be like, "Hey, doc, if if you think that that's right, we're gonna go ahead and do that."
Yeah, well, cause I totally agree with you. And again, chat, we're trying to say that, hey, man, be careful on what you're taking because some things that we're doing and taking is not 100%
Information.
correct.
Yeah, well, and this the main thing
Yeah.
is information.
And
Yes.
Information.
Totally.
That
Like we're talking
and-
about the war machine right here. This is a
Yes.
big deal, dude, because
Yes.
this could cause more conflict if people believe this.
Yeah, and no, like I'm gonna be with you right here, and I totally
I'm gonna
100%
I gotta look up something.
agree with you. Well, y'all could agree with me on this.
Matt
So-
said Coffee Mate isn't the only one. Oh, whoa.
"Whoa, Matt, you better
A
calm down
massive
over there,
coffee
Mr.
drinker.
Mateo."
Matt said it's told that newborns need a Hep B vaccine because it's told to have a long life protection against Hep B, but as adults we still contract Hep B, which defeats the purpose. My deal is this: everything that Matt's saying could potentially be true,
Right.
But the deal was this: when I hear it's told, I'm like, told by who?
Yeah.
Doctors.
That's what I'm saying, though, right? And like I've talked to the doctors, right? I was talking to a doctor friend of ours,
Yeah.
another one. Dude, the information that he gives me is like, don't say nothing. Like
Right.
she's like, don't say I said it, because when they're teaching us, it's almost like religion. It's
Right.
like, dude,
Right.
that's heavy.
Of
It's like they
course.
tell us not to say certain things that'll make you better.
Oh, of course.
Oh, bro.
Because why? But think about it.
Because
Go on.
they're all connected. The pharmaceutical companies, everybody's connected together.
Yeah,
they
for sure.
all
To
they
make
all
money.
piggyback off of each other
It's
to
facts.
make sure everybody's always taken care of.
Bro.
You know what I mean? You go to the
Facts.
doctor.
Yes.
Hey, you know what? My heart is hurting. Whatever. And you
know-
have high blood pressure. Let's go get
you
you
know
on some
why-
medicine. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and
for sure.
instead of telling you, hey, this is another way you can do it. Lose 40 pounds. Watch what you're eating. Stay away from red meat. Whatever. Instead, they're like, hey, go ahead and hop on these medicines. Go ahead and live the life the way you've been living it. You're good.
And
You didn't make
dude,
yourself better.
this is what I said. He said his Matt put first comment as it's told. Remember, I kind of brought that up.
Right.
He put by the World Health Organization, which is kind of laughable at this point. See, that's the problem.
Yeah.
Like Matt said, we can't even trust the organizations anymore. G, like,
know,
come
bro.
on, bro.
So it's so worrisome.
Bro,
man.
I'm
It's
going
worrisome.
to. Oh man, another time. If medicine is the example, this is an even worse example because it has to do with people's lives. War, conflict, the war machine. That's a real thing. So I'm telling you guys, do your own research, dude. Don't be a sheep, bro, because stuff like this, dude, the media
Yeah.
or people, wherever they are, the Illuminati, call it whatever the hell you want. But someone is stirring stuff up like this and someone wants war.
You know what? I just want to go back a few steps back to the World Health Organization, and it is Matt is right. It is laughable because nowadays they were trying to back up a lot of things that actually did more damage than they did good.
Yep, it's
and
true.
again, it's just all to feed the same war machine. Now, going back to what we had a while ago, Ralph.
Let me pull up this clip. Or what'd you find?
Just no. Just for 2 seconds, what we
Yeah,
asked
tell
the
me.
audience.
Yeah, tell me. I saw Jay. I saw him what
okay,
he put.
you
Yeah,
already
I saw
saw
what he
it.
put. Yeah.
Yeah, he says down to here, whatever.
For sure, we
but
can
just
get it.
go
We can
more
get
deeper
special
on one
streams. Yeah,
topic.
we can get more special streams. I saw that.
Let's do this.
All right,
Anyways, let's
dude.
go to
Let me play this clip, bro.
ahead,
We're gonna
bro.
react to this, dude. Obviously, we'll react to all this. Let me pull it up.
Yesterday changed their headline on it 3 times. You made the point that they showed a picture under the headline on the front page of the New York Times that was not. It's been community noted. The New York Times, as we covered yesterday, changed their headline on it 3 times. You made the point that they showed a picture under the headline on
Okay.
the front page of the New York
Dude,
Times
I
that
gotta
was
go back,
not
bro.
the hospital it hit. You made the point that they showed a
Watch this. Change
Sus.
the headline. Rudy, can you read it? Because I got halfway cut off on my screen.
It says Israeli strikes kills hundreds in hospital Palestine.
That was the first headline.
All right.
Second one says at least 500 dead in a strike on Gaza hospital, Palestinians say. And the third one says at least 500 dead in a blast at Gaza hospital, Palestinians say.
All right, Andy. You're
Why are
changing
we
your
listening
headline.
to
Why are
what
we
the Palestinians are saying?
Palestinians.
Look.
Palestinians.
Let's just
Palestinians.
more.
a picture under the headline on the front page of the New York Times that was not the hospital it hit, a parking lot. But I want to show you, because you're making the point of how quickly the media just takes Hamas's word. Hamas says something, and then the media, the corporate press, just repeats it. Here's MSNBC reporting what we now know to be a complete lie.
But the Palestinian Health Ministry is saying a hospital in Gaza
Ralf
City, in the
Sanchez.
northern end of Gaza, has taken a direct hit from an Israeli airstrike. They are saying hundreds, at minimum 300 people have been killed in this strike. Now, we have not yet heard any comments about this allegation from the Israeli military, but these images that are coming out of Gaza City are absolutely harrowing.
This is my thing.
Highland.
Why are we listening to the people that started the conflict in the first place? If Hamas is saying something, what the heck? Why are we listening to them? Right? Andy, layers.
This is why you take whatever the media says with a grain of salt.
For sure.
Literally. Okay, they made a mistake here, of course, and now everybody's capitalizing on it and saying, "What are you doing? Why would you say that?" I completely agree with what Ben Shapiro is about to say. 'Cause I already saw this video.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna lie, like, he was super duper upset, and I get it. How are you gonna
'cause
say
he's a
that?
Jew, right?
Yeah. Well, how are you gonna say this a lie that you think is the truth, and then all of a sudden, oh, we made a mistake. It was a parking lot. When you made up this lie, people, all these people you said that had died, bro. Get your facts right, dude.
Yeah, facts.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah, for sure.
Because
Because
people listen to you. People believe
and
you.
we're at war. We're there at war.
And we
right
are at
now.
war right now.
Yeah, they're at war right
You know,
now.
that's what I'm
Oh, they
saying,
posted a
man.
picture of a freaking building that was destroyed that wasn't the hospital.
Right.
So again, it goes back to this. Well, who said? Or we need to say this. The question should be, it was told, like Matt was saying, it's told, and like by who? That needs to be the immediate response by anybody with, you know, a mind, a thinking mind, a independently thinking mind. Told by who? That needs to be the exact next question. But people are like, no, it's cool, like whatever.
No,
I don't
of
care.
course, I
Whoever
agree.
said it, it's fine. I believe him.
Yeah, of course. And that's the problem.
So what I was, you know what, bro? I want to be real. I'm with Andrew. Why in Sam's hell are we listening to these dudes? Like it's like, hey, man, bro. I don't get
the
it, bro.
dumbest thing,
You know,
right?
you know
Like,
why,
what's
bro?
wrong with them?
I feel like this is what they'll do next. They're gonna go to a serial killer. Man, bro, why'd you do it? You know what? You're justified for
headline
doing it. Just man kills, 30 plus men and women because he felt like they were hurting his feelings. Why would you do that?
I know, Ru.
I mean, think about it, bro. So over this,
but think about it.
talk to me.
3 different headlines, right?
Yes.
3 different headlines. All say the exact same thing at the end. Palestinians say, right?
Yes.
Why are we listening to these guys? They initiated the war. Why are we listening to them? Don't worry about what they're doing. Worry about what our people are doing. Wait till they come back and tell you what's happening.
What are we doing?
And we're not
to
saying
resolve
all
this conflict?
Palestinians,
No,
because
of course.
there's a
I'm
good
not
chunk
saying-
of Palestinians that are not involved. They're
All
not
I'm
involved
saying
to
is the
Hamas or
people.
nothing. But I
Right.
get what
All
you're
I'm saying
saying.
is the people that were involved.
I had
in
to
this
give
war.
layers.
Can
Of
I
course,
see-
we'll
I
cry.
agree.
Can
I completely agree.
But also, I just want to throw this out here, bro. And I'm gonna throw it out here. I don't care what anybody says, bro. You can come at me in the chat if you want to, bro. And it's
Tell
not,
them,
like,
I'm waiting.
it's not like you haven't done it before. You know what I mean? I will tell you this, bro. Hamas, right?
Yeah.
Hamas.
Yeah, go.
Everybody's saying it's just Hamas. It's just Hamas. It's not Palestine. If America had a rogue SEAL 6 team that did some crap like that, we would be responsible for that rogue SEAL 6 team.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
But
pretty
now
true. That's pretty much true. Yeah.
Palestine's like, oh, I don't know.
I'm not talking about the Palestine. I'm not talking about the Palestine government. I'm talking about because some of them are, what's the word? They abuse their own citizens too. You know what I mean? There
Yeah.
are citizens that are not involved in Hamas that they abuse too, and that they're
but
starving,
see,
whatever.
That's
but
what I'm trying to say. Is
Yeah.
that, bro? Don't think for a second that Palestine is not backing Hamas, bro.
Oh, facts.
They know what they're
Oh, you're
doing.
talking about the government?
But they're
Yeah,
using them they're using Hamas as an scapegoat.
yeah, for sure.
Because if Hamas ends up getting eradicated by AKA us, the power, they're gonna be like, hey, bro, we had nothing to do with them, bro. Leave us alone.
Yeah,
you
facts.
get what
Yeah,
I'm
I
saying?
get that, I get that.
They acted on their own entity, but if we did it,
Allegedly.
Russia,
Allegedly.
and China and Ken sabe qué will be over here knocking on our door and say, what are you gonna do about your little problem over
Yeah,
here?
for sure.
Oh, we had nothing to do. You lies. We know you're trying
Yeah,
to
for
back it
sure.
up.
So I get that. So we can say if potentially this is a thing,
Yeah.
Palestine government, but not the Palestine. There are some
People
Palestine.
themselves.
Oh,
The
of
baker,
course,
obviously,
of
the
course.
Palestine baker didn't,
Oh, yeah.
fire the missiles at
Exactly.
Israel,
Yeah,
whatever.
what if he did right? He's got a little toast, just popped it open, put the button.
Had a button in it. But talk to Rudy's point, Ru. Andy.
Honestly, like I completely agree with you, Ru. But at the same time, again, not everybody's going to be involved. There
Yeah.
are people that are
I'm
actually
with
minding
you.
their own
I'm
business,
with you.
doing their own thing. But again, the government, like you said, they're using people as pawns,
Yeah.
man. They're using certain, groups, ethnicity groups. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna use them. They're gonna take them out, bro.
Well, see, this is
but again, it comes down to
this is what I was trying to say. Is
the
that, bro,
war machine goes right back.
I just don't believe that Palestinians government's over here turning a blind eye toward. Oh, I didn't know it was.
Oh,
gonna
for
happen.
sure. No, I'm with
They
you.
knew, bro.
Of
They
course
knew,
they
bro.
knew, dog, but they're not gonna say that.
That's
They're
what
gonna
I'm
be
trying
like,
to say.
"Nah, these people are not.
That's
we
what I'm trying to
don't
say.
know
They're not
them."
as innocent as they think. And I agree 100% with what you say. Why in the hell are we listening to these people who fired first?
I don't know, man.
Why? That just gets me, bro. Oh, free Palestine.
You're
free
better than
Palestine.
that,
You wanna know why,
CNN,
bro?
Free
Better than that.
Palestine, bro.
Bro, they
Like,
kept on saying that, bro. And the world thing is you want to know why, bro? It's
Yeah.
because somebody came out because I watched like a couple people on Instagram that follow a lot of news, like one of them is typical liberal and all this kind of
Yeah.
stuff, and a lot of them are saying, well, you know that the Israel, the Jewish people are God's chosen people. Once they
Right.
found that out, we're gonna go the opposite for the other people. You get what I'm saying? It
Yeah.
all comes down to like
that's how a lot of Christians believe. Yeah, it's
yeah,
true. It's
well,
true.
no, I'm
That's
being
true,
real.
yeah,
It's
facts.
just weird how that happens, like all the
Right.
time, right? It's what? No, they're wrong. Let's go over here. Freedom.
My deal
you
is
know?
this, dude. Again, because we gotta do both, right? A spiritual
Yeah.
belief, according to I'm a Christian, right?
Yeah,
So we believe that the land belongs to Israel, right?
right.
And
Right. But there's also this thing is, if Palestine thinks it's theirs, go debate for it, make a deal, do something.
don't kill each
Right.
other over
Don't
it,
kill
bro.
each other
There's no
over
need
it.
for
That's what I'm
that, bro.
saying.
So
I
need for
just
that.
feel like we live in such an age where it's just so quick to pick up a gun and knock it out. You know what I mean? Like, hey, let's go. For them, in their case, you know what I mean? That's why. I mean, at the end of the day, war is gonna happen whether we like it or not. it'd be better with peace. I completely agree with peace,
Yeah.
man. It's easier to be in a room and say, hey, you know what? I feel like this. Don't you do your thing, we do our thing. Shake on it, move on.
Yeah,
There are some
facts.
people that don't have that mindset.
I'm with you on
They're
that,
ready
but
to
I
go.
also believe we believe in an age where people like to poke the bear, but
Oh, yeah.
don't
and
expect.
expect them to get
get
bit
back.
That's
back.
facts.
Yeah.
The claws. Yeah, I get
That's
that.
very
I get
true.
that. Let's watch more. It's freaking cool.
Ben, how do we explain to people that when they say the Palestinian government or the Palestinian Health Ministry, they're talking specifically about Hamas, and as you laid out, they want as many dead civilians, or at least the idea of dead civilians, as possible?
I mean, they're liars. This is the part that's astonishing. You're literally taking the word of the people who committed a genocidal massacre of Jews 5 minutes ago, and you're pretending that they tell you the truth on these matters. Now, we know for a fact that
true.
Hamas lies
He's not
about this
lying,
stuff
dude,
on
but
the
he's not
routine. They
lying,
do it
though.
Feel him, man.
routinely.
Feel
In
that guy.
2014, the New York Times admitted that Hamas, their health ministry, their so-called health ministry, lies routinely about casualty statistics. The Washington Post reported the same thing. If you are a reporter in the Gaza Strip, you're only there because Hamas is allowing you to be there. What that means is that if you don't say what Hamas wants you to say, they will either expel you or they will kill you. Everyone knows this.
All right, Ben, but let's not pump fake because they do that in America too. It's true.
Yep.
Whoever has an agenda, hey, turn the cameras on. Come over your cameras. Let me tell you. Let me show you
Put it
something.
on live. Let's go.
Put it
Run
on live
run
cameras.
it.
So
Yeah, we
I
can't
get
act-
what he's saying.
We can't act
But
like we ain't over
We
here
can't act
blocking.
like we
we
don't do
do the
that
same
too.
thing, yeah.
America does it all the time,
Oh,
bro.
yeah,
like,
bro.
but I get it though. I get it how in this scenario, I get what he's saying. What happened? Tell me, what did Justin
Juan
say?
No, Juan put, where is the Zohan when we need it?
Stupid. I'm not going to let you get the chance.
I was just going to bring that up. We're talking about breaking the bread and pushing the button. Remember on the Zohan?
Yeah.
They go into the little falafel place, a bunch of grenades in the everywhere. The
Dude,
guns.
hilarious, dude.
Oh, Juan, you crazy, bro.
But that's what I'm saying. Stuff like that is just wildness to me because this both are true. What Ben is saying is true, but also don't pump fake and act like
We don't
Fox
do it
News
too.
doesn't do it.
Oh,
Don't act
yeah.
like Daily Wire doesn't do it too.
Oh, yeah,
Everybody
bro.
does it, bro. Like,
Of course.
we want to only put the camera on stuff that we want. You know what I mean? So, and there's, I hope there's some integrity places out there, but let's just be 100 about it.
Yeah,
you know what I
totally.
mean? Everybody has an agenda.
in the Gaza Strip, and yet they take at face value the proclamations of an actual honest-to-God terror group. And then when it turns out that every element of the story is false, it was a Palestinian Islamic Jihad rocket. It did not hit a hospital. It hit the parking lot next to the hospital, doing no actual structural
Dude,
damage.
you brought the
to
receipts with him, G.
hospital.
Oh, yeah.
You brought the
Yeah.
receipts, bro.
Receipts.
It turns out to be
Videos,
false.
That boy brought the
Media
receipt
then
and the
say,
video.
well, the story is now being contested. It's not being contested. You guys blew it. And not only did you blow it, you blew it for a very particular reason, which is you were eager. You were eager for a story of an Israeli atrocity that you could use to juxtapose with what happened on October 7th, so you could go right back to your moral equivalence nonsense.
Let's be 100. Like, it's true because the media says that they're not anti-Semite, but they act like that
Bro.
sometimes.
Oh,
With
yeah.
the stories they run, with the
Sure.
agenda, they kind of, with their positioning, the media is like that, dude.
Of course.
They're like that. But